Buddy Kofoid, winner of the Larry Hillerud Badger 40, led all 40 laps, but I don't think that was an easy one, was it?
No. I feel like, I saw David before that last yellow with 2 to go and could feel like, I was being pressured a little bit just because I felt like I wasn't getting across 1 and 2 like I was early in the race, and traffic was tricky, guys racing too wide and some guys raced me back, and it's the entries are so narrow, it's hard to figure out where to put your car when you're racing with other people that are racing with other people. And I moved around and that allowed David to get to me, and I'm sure traffic didn't help at the end, but no, overall a good night and a really good car at a place that we were good here last year, but I still feel like we struggled, so it's nice to come here and win.
You mentioned the restart with 2 to go. I mean, you had a bunch of restarts before that. We're able to kind of take care of, put David away pretty quickly on those. How worried or how hopeful were you about the last one?
I wouldn't say worried, but I was hopeful that once when you're double file, you can fan out. Once you take off and do whatever you want. But I felt content with firing off on the bottom and could get down the front stretch good. But once you're single file, you gotta follow around and obviously have the cone. So I felt like if I could start on the top and kind of pull them the long way around, that it would maybe separate myself. And I don't know if it worked, but it just went back to what I was doing earlier, just getting to the bottom of one, but driving all the way across to the top and shortcutting the corner. But no, overall, like I said, good night and really good car. I feel like when it slicked off that much in the end, which we didn't expect, I think that's maybe where we lacked a little bit. But overall, good night.
This place took a lot of rain over the course of, yesterday, obviously with a rain out. But how was the track?
No, it was good. Like I said, it got way wider and slicker than I thought it would. And it was a good cushion, and there was a bottom, and you could drive across. You could do 10 different things. So as a driver, and I'm sure as fans, that's all you could ask for.